Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, everyone? Norwich City Central back for another video. Norwich City 3, Nottingham Forest 3. Another bonkers game at Carrow Road, and I think Norwich City and Leeds as well with 2 last-minute goals have just reminded everyone why people love football and why some fans despair as well. Norwich City showing unbelievable character, yet again scoring in the 95th minute and the 98th minute of the game to ensure they leave Carrow Road with a point. An incredible game, and Norwich City, if they keep showing that character and resilience, I mean, they can go a long way. We've had Norwich City 4, Millwall 3 this season, Norwich City 3, Bolton 2. Both those games I went to, and I'm gutted I couldn't go to this absolutely bonkers game on Boxing Day, in which Norwich City managed to score 2 last-minute goals to get a 3-3 draw. This is how social media have reacted. I've spoke about everything in the match review. There was so much stuff to get through, you know, the poor and woeful decision-making from the referee, Norwich City's amount of misses. But yeah, let's see how social media have reacted as Norwich City make it 3-3. Matt says, I can't do this anymore. This team was absolutely unbelievable. Never give in. That's the attitude Norwich City have showed all season, the never give in attitude. Keep believing, keep going till the end. And I think that was epitomised in the 95th minute and the 98th minute. Almost everyone was in the box. You could see Nottingham Forest were on the ropes defensively, and we just kept on going. And I mean, I think many fans in the 90th minute probably would have thought we'd lost that game, but the Norwich City players kept on going, and we found 2 last-minute goals. James says, how can people not like football? Absolutely insane. Christmas food, and then that is not good for your health. Completely agree, mate. But yeah, you know, those Norwich City fans were treated for an absolutely bonkers day on Boxing Day, and any fans who left early, I'm gutted for you. But then, why would you leave early when at Carrow Road? Scott says, what a finish, hard to know where to start. Forest time wasting was ridiculous. Their keeper made 4 incredible saves, but we keep going. What a team. Yeah, touching on Costel Pantilimon, he made some unbelievable saves. In the 97th minute, Tim Closer had a shot in which he blocked. He made so many other brilliant saves as well. Pantilimon's probably the best goalkeeper I've seen this season against Norwich City. He made some great saves in the first half, and in the second half he's an absolute unit. 6'8", he was at Man City, and yeah, Norwich City weren't clinical, but fair play to Costel Pantilimon as well, some unbelievable saves. But Norwich City still managed to find 3 goals past him, and Tim Krul as well. Defensively was so sloppy, but I thought this was one of Tim Krul's best performances. Made some critical saves to deny Lewis Grabham. Yeah, brilliant. Tom says, Forest, you were lucky to get a point. We battered you. Another day we win that 28-3. I think Norwich City did have 28 shots on goal, which is absolutely remarkable. And yeah, on touching on Costel Pantilimon, unbelievable goalkeeping performance. And Norwich City only managed to score 3 goals. But you know, if we keep creating that amount of chances, that volume of chances, we're going to win a lot of games this season. But then again, Nottingham Forest defensively were woeful, but you know, Derby have a lot of fear. It's going to be a tough game against Derby. They're a great counter-attacking side, but you know, when we can create that amount of chances, Norwich City are in a brilliant place. Josh says, scenes, sign of good teams fighting until the end. Hope you both go up with Leeds. Yeah, Josh, I think he's a Leeds fan, and yeah, Leeds scored in the 90th and 94th minute, and as much as I've never particularly liked Leeds, their character and resilience is unreal as well, and I started to write off Leeds, I'm not going to lie, but they're showing the character and resilience, and considering the amount of injuries they've got, they're both doing incredible. And not many fans would have expected Leeds and Norwich to be in the top 2. I think West Brom are probably one of the favourites as well for the title as well. So it could be between Norwich and Leeds for that second spot, possibly Sheffield United as well. But if we can keep focusing on what we're doing, Norwich City in a really healthy place. Mark says the fans never gave up, not even at 3-0 down. Incredible, unbelievable. Yeah. I said I couldn't make the game, I was gutted, but I've probably seen enough scenes from the Bolton and Millwall game. The fans kept singing right till the end. On the ball, City at 3-0 down. Chance of yellows from 3-0 down. Absolutely remarkable. And the fans kept on going. Carrow Road was a raucous of noise. And that lift the fans gave probably helped the players as well, because the fans kept on going, kept on singing those popular Norwich City chants, and it lifted the ground. And the players certainly lifted the fans as well. Matt says, unreal, absolute unreal. The Norwich City squad is made of something else. Would have been criminal for Norwich to get nothing from that game. Yet again, touching Norwich City created so many chances in that game, and it would have been really harsh in Norwich City not to win. But touching on the referee's performance here, Chris says, what a performance for Norwich. Let's not forget, ref should have sent off Robinson off. So much fight in the team. I love Pookie, but poor finishing from him today, but great movement. Us and Leeds will be such a barnstormer. Yeah, let's touch on the rest performance. It was Fox who should have been sent off for a headbutt on Pookie. Robinson should have given away a penalty, clearly handled it in the box. Even the journalists were saying it was a blatant penalty and one of the worst decisions they've seen this season. There were two critical decisions and quite easy decisions the referee and the assistant referee got wrong, and that was at 1-0, and that would have changed the game, and Norwich City would have been favourites. Unfortunately, the decisions went against us, and we conceded a poor goal from a set piece, and then another nice finish from Matt Cash. But the referee's poor performance let us down today, and at 1-0 down, we should have had things go our way, and we didn't. But fair play to Norwich to keep on going. Couldn't pay to watch Karanka's anti-football week in, week out. Houghton was bad enough. Time wasting from the 11th minute. Oh dear, just as third. Yeah, Nottingham Forest, a lot of time wasting. Let's be honest, Norwich City probably would have done the same thing, but Nottingham Forest style of football was really poor. It's just a lot of hoofball, not a lot of creativity, and even throughout that first half, Norwich City were playing some nice intricate football. Nottingham Forest was more a Route 1 approach, and Karanka's teams are normally associated with brilliantly defensively drilled. They certainly weren't that in this game. Mark says the obvious solution is to start matches with games box set at 90 minutes. Completely agree. I mean, how many Norwich City goals have been scored in the 90th plus minute is absolutely ridiculous. And it's not just the character resilience Norwich City have shown. I've touched on it in other videos as well. It's the fitness levels Norwich City show, which is quite incredible as well. Daniel Farke's double sessions really paying off, and we could have even possibly expected this at the beginning of the season, because we did score a lot of late goals last season, but they were more for getting draws, similar to this game. The Tim Closer equaliser and the whole Nilsson Oliveira equaliser sticks into my mind. But Norwich City are starting to score late goals to win games now. Obviously it was a draw today, but how priceless could that draw be? Tom says this Norwich City season has had more, and that's why you go to football moments since ever. Carrow Road is special. That's why we love football, mate. Those kind of moments. I mean, where else would you pack 27,000 fans? All supporting one thing they love and absolutely going mental together. Football brings family together, it brings friends together, and having these special moments to celebrate lasts in people's lives forever. Football changes lives, and Daniel Farke's last minute goals are certainly changing lives and leaving a lot of people smiling. A lot of people can be going through some hard times, but just spending time at Carrow Road is very special, and the football we're playing is something else, and it's a joy to watch. Ben Ambrose says that's the first time I felt sick after celebrating an equaliser. I'm not really one for celebrating too madly after an equaliser. I would still say the Norwich City 4 Millwall 3 moment was better than the Norwich City 1 Ipswich 1 moment in 2018. But unbelievable scenes yet again from Norwich. Joe, who's a Nottingham Forest fan, I believe, says fair play to Norwich, showed exactly why they were up there, dug deep to the end, gutted we threw that away, shocking. That's a really good comment from Joe, to be fair. I thought Nottingham Forest's football was poor, but what they were in this game, they were clinical. They didn't have too many chances, but they were very clinical. Norwich City, some really sloppy defending, especially from the second goal and the first goal as well. Max Aarons, who's been such a brilliant performer this season, making a silly mistake. But Max Aarons has been absolutely quality this season. As I said, second goal, poor set piece, and third goal, Matt Cash had so much room in the box. So Nottingham Forest were clinical. Norwich City also had so many chances, but weren't quite clinical enough. But scoring the last two chances of the game is something else. So fair play to Norwich. Jack says Sky Bet Championship is better than the Premier League. Who needs Man City and Liverpool when you've got Leeds and Norwich producing scenes like this every week? Yeah, I completely agree. We've touched on it. They're never, late goals are special. You remember them, and it was a privilege to be part of. Privilege to watch it. And Norwich City are showing great belief, great character, and it's so fun for neutrals to watch as well. So that's how social media have reacted to Norwich City 3, Nottingham Forest 3. Really looking forward to the Derby game now. Derby, I think, are a better team away from home, although they did lose 3-1 to Sheffield United. It's going to be a tough game against Derby, and I'm not sure Derby are going to be as defensively poor as Nottingham Forest were. But my overall thoughts were, I think the referee was very poor at 1-0 down. Two decisions going against us, but let's not really. Although the referee was woeful, the day's not to talk about. The day's not to talk about the woeful refereeing decisions. It's to talk about Norwich City's brilliance and their never say die attitude. Yes, we missed a lot of chances, but we kept on going till the end. We kept on plugging away, and I just remember thinking in the 95th minute we had like 9 players forward. There was a belief we could create chances and a belief we could score goals. And Norwich City deserved at least a draw from this game. I think they did deserve the win. But, you know, to get a point, how valuable could that point be? Obviously, it's not free, but a point could be very valuable. Going into Derby now, I think what we need to learn is to be better at the back. Losing Zinnerman at the beginning of the game was a bit gutting, and Closer, I did think, looked rusty. I thought Ben Godfrey was brilliant against Blackburn, but poor against this game. So we need to really sort out our centre-back partnership, because Zinnerman, Closer, Godfrey and Hanley could easily get into this team. So it's sorting out a partnership and, you know, settling with that partnership as well. So we need to be better at the back, especially set pieces as well. And going forward, let's just be more clinical as well. It was an off day for Timu Pukki, but fortunately enough, Ono Hernandez, the super sub, managed to save Norwich. He scored two goals against Birmingham on the opening day of the season and 2 goals in this game. So that's my thoughts. Leave me your thoughts down below. Social media have reacted to another unbelievable game involving Norwich City. Norwich City 3, Nottingham Forest 3. Merry Christmas. I hope you had a healthy and happy Christmas to everyone. And just remember, somewhere in this land, or somewhere in Suffolk, there was an Ipswich fan opening a Ipswich shirt from a present. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.